What if one diplomatic decision in Athens could reshape the balance of power in the Red Sea, strengthen Europe's access to African trade routes, and quietly shift the geopolitics of the Horn of Africa? What if recognizing Somaliland is not symbolic, but strategic? Nearly 15% of global trade passes through the Red Sea corridor. Energy, food, technology, the supply chains that power Europe's economy. Any disruption here raises costs, destabilizes markets, and impacts governments thousands of kilometers away. So for countries like Greece, geography isn't just location, it's leverage. Somaliland offers stability, deep water ports, strategic coastline, and direct access to one of the world's most critical shipping lanes. For Greece, a maritime nation at the crossroads of Europe, recognition could mean influence, investment, and long-term strategic positioning, not charity, strategy. This is Horn Lens, where African geopolitics meets global strategy. Independent, data-driven, international. Subscribe for serious geopolitical analysis that helps you understand the power shifts shaping tomorrow. Let's begin. Somaliland, unlike its southern neighbor, has built a functioning democracy since 1991, holding peaceful elections, maintaining secure borders, and fostering a unique national identity. Its government blends traditional consensus with modern institutions, creating rare social cohesion in the region. While billions were spent on Mogadishu, Somaliland quietly established effective governance and security. Israel's recent recognition of Somaliland signals a shift. The world is starting to see Somaliland as a reliable democratic partner. For nations invested in maritime security, this opens new strategic possibilities. Somaliland is no longer a diplomatic footnote. It's a stable, strategically positioned state ready for global engagement. Somaliland's greatest asset is its geography, an 850-kilometer coastline along the Gulf of Aden, directly across from Yemen. The port of Berbera, transformed by UAE investment, is now a world-class hub for trade and security. Berbera's location offers unmatched proximity for naval operations, slashing response times and boosting efficiency. It's also Ethiopia's main sea outlet, with a new trade corridor reshaping regional economics and reducing dependence on Djibouti. For Greece, Berbera is both a security platform and a gateway to untapped economic opportunity. The port's success proves Somaliland's capacity for governance and international partnership. In a region plagued by instability, Berbera stands as a testament to Somaliland's viability. For Greece, the sea is the backbone of its economy and identity. Greek shipping dominates global trade, but this strength brings vulnerability. Disruptions in the Red Sea hit Greek ports, companies, and the national economy directly. Relying solely on international coalitions is no longer enough. Greece needs proactive partnerships to secure its maritime interests. Somaliland offers a stable, strategic anchor in the Gulf of Aden. Access to Berbera would transform Greek naval operations. This partnership would lower costs, increase security, and open new business avenues in logistics and shipping. Recognizing Somaliland aligns Greece's diplomacy with its economic realities. In today's world, economic and national security are inseparable. Partnering with Somaliland turns a regional risk into a strategic advantage for Greece. Israel's recognition of Somaliland shattered decades of diplomatic inertia, prioritizing real security interests over outdated fictions. This move reframed the debate. Somaliland's 3 decades of stable governance outweigh the myth of a unified Somalia. Israel's decision was a strategic response to shifting alliances and growing Turkish influence in the region. By recognizing Somaliland, Israel joined a new bloc focused on security and development. For Greece, facing its own regional rivalries, the logic is clear. Pragmatic self-interest must guide policy. The Israeli precedent makes recognition less risky and more rewarding. Greece now has the chance to lead a new European approach to Red Sea security. Somaliland isn't a breakaway region. It's a state restoring its independence, first gained in 1960 and recognized by over 30 countries. The union with Somalia was voluntary and flawed from the start, never properly ratified. After decades of marginalization and conflict, Somaliland withdrew from the failed union in 1991, reclaiming its original sovereignty. This isn't secession. It's a return to internationally recognized borders, consistent with African Union principles. Somaliland's case stands apart from other separatist movements. It's grounded in history and law. For Greece, recognition would correct the record, not endorse secessionism. It's a move rooted in legal precedent and strategic logic. Understanding this distinction is key to a sound policy shift. The economic case for recognizing Somaliland is just as strong as the strategic one. Ethiopia, Africa's second most populous nation, is landlocked and dependent on Djibouti for sea access, a major vulnerability. The Berbera corridor, backed by a landmark Ethiopia-Somaliland agreement, offers a transformative new trade route. This partnership guarantees Berbera's commercial viability and unlocks vast opportunities in logistics, transport, and services. For Greece, early recognition means first-mover advantage, investing in port infrastructure, shipping, and logistics in a booming market. Economic integration builds alliances and stability, reinforcing security for all. Supporting the Berbera corridor is a strategic investment in both prosperity and maritime security. The time for hesitation is over. The Red Sea crisis demands bold, pragmatic action from maritime powers like Greece. Recognizing Somaliland aligns with Greece's core interests, securing trade, expanding influence, and promoting regional stability. Somaliland doesn't need charity. It needs partners. In return, Greece gains a steadfast ally and privileged access to Berbera. The Israeli precedent has broken the diplomatic deadlock, giving Greece cover to act decisively. Early recognition amplifies Greece's voice in Europe and secures its interests in a vital region. Somaliland's stability, strategic location, and economic potential are undeniable assets. The choice is clear: lead with foresight, or let others shape the future of the Red Sea. If you want serious geopolitical analysis, not noise, subscribe to Horn Lens. We don't follow narratives, we follow power, where it moves first.